but the peace that Jesus gives. And we should be glad that Jesus did not take his peace away. And then he describes his peace in very remarkable ways. He says, not as the world gives it. In other words, my peace is not the peace of the world. The peace that Christ gives to us is not the same kind of peace that the world gives us. And what's the kind of peace that the world gives to us? You know, many times when people say, I want to enjoy peace and quiet, I want a peaceful life. What do they mean? They leave all the trouble areas, the noisy areas, and go to a nice, quiet area. Maybe go to the beach, go to a mountaintop, go to live in a remote area. But peace means remove yourself from all the troubles and be alone. That's the world's way of peace. Take yourself out. Unfortunately, there's so much trouble in the world, there's nowhere to go now. But Jesus says, that's not the peace I give to you. I'm not taking you away from the trouble and the tribulation and the trials. You're going to be in it, but my presence will be with you. So the peace that Christ gives does not remove us from the realities of life. The peace keeps us in the realities of life, but God's presence is with us. And that is the peace that he gives to you. You're not going to have to travel. You don't have to go to another part of the world. Wherever you are, the peace of God surrounds you. And that is the peace that Christ gives to us. Wherever we are, in our trouble, he's there. And then he says, let not your heart be troubled. He stills every troubled heart. And it's a message that is still resonating today. Let not your heart be troubled. Yes, there's trouble all around, but don't let it get inside of you. Don't let it get into your heart. It may be in your world, but it must not be in your heart. Let Christ be in your heart. Let his peace be in your heart, and walk in the victory that Jesus Christ gives to us. Let's pray. Say with me, Heavenly Father, I am safe in you. Thank you for surrounding me with your peace. In Jesus' name, amen and amen. Well, I'll catch you again tomorrow. I'm Pastor Mensa Otabil. Shalom, peace, and life to you.
Are you ready for the ultimate weekend sports experience?
Where we dive into the thrilling matchups, the team strategies, as well as the extra scoop on all the action happening on the field. So brace yourselves for Prime Sports Extra, your go-to destination for riveting sports content.
And that's not all. You've got extra time for your thoughts, predictions, and occasionally joining the show for some live debates. Join us every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Joy Prime
For an unforgettable sports experience.
Kingdom Filipino fighter. The stage is set, the atmosphere electric. These are the minds ready to engage in the ultimate battle, where every second counts and every answer could make or break their dream.
You can contest with us, but you can never compete us. Beat everyone. This one all out, no stress.
And for some, it's all about that one word.
Right.
While others, their hearts beat in sync with every point earned. And for some, the pain of defeat lingers long after the final riddle. The national championship of the 2024 National Science and Maths Quiz this October. Catch all the contests on Joy News, Joy Prime, and Joy FM, and follow the action across our social media platforms. Who will be crowned champion? Let the quiz begin.
Best wishes to all three schools.
The 2024 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Goyle PLC and supported by...
Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is the round for fundamental concepts. I'm going to be presenting you with simple and direct questions. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 1 bonus point. If not, there's a penalty, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds in which to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. Gentlemen, all of the questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'll be starting with you, Tamale Senior High School. But before I come to you, this first set of questions will require 10 seconds of your time, and I have a preamble to all schools. Please pay attention to your preamble. The extraction of metals from their ores involves various processes depending on the properties of the metal and the ore. Name the most common method of extraction of the given metal from its ore. The key words were most common. All right, please, did you hear the preamble, or would you like to hear it again? One more time. The extraction of metals from their ores involves various processes depending on the properties of the metal and the ore. You are to name the most common method of extraction of the given metal from its ore. So, Tamale, your metal is potassium. Rabiu?
We have reduction.
That's incorrect. Yes, St. John's, Selassie?
Electrolysis. Electrolysis.
You're right. With the same preamble, Accra Academy, copper. Yes, Abdul Wahab.
So, by reduction.
That's incorrect for bonus. Okay. The right answer is smelting. Smelting. All right. With the same preamble, St. John's, gold. Yes, Selassie?
Cyanidation.
You are right. Considering all the trouble we are having with galamsey and so on, I think I need to make a point about this. Yes, cyanidation is the most common and is the method that is normally to be used. But here in Ghana, sometimes people have been using amalgamation, right? This is a historical method. It has serious environmental hazards, and we really should not be doing it. I hope that point is clear. All right, so cyanidation. All right, next set 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Name the type of tongue papilla to which the given description refers. So what this means is when I get to you, I will describe something to you. You are to name the type of tongue papilla to which your description refers. I hope it's clear. All right, so Tamale, when sectioned, they resemble mushrooms and are present mostly at the apex or tip of the tongue. Yes, Mohammed?
Foliate papillae.
That's incorrect for bonus. All right, I'll hold on for now. With the same preamble, Accra Academy, they are thin, long, mechanical papillae that are not involved in gustation but are the most numerous. Yes, Ampofo.
Gustatory. So we have gustatory papillae.
That's incorrect for bonus. All right, I'm holding on. And then with the same preamble, St. John's School, there are small folds located bilaterally on the posterolateral sides of the tongue and are richly covered with taste buds. For bonus. Oh dear. Gentlemen, you don't like the papillae, yeah? All right. So Tamale, yours was fungiform papillae. Accra Academy, yours were filiform papillae. And St. John's, yours were the foliate papillae. Next set, 30 seconds. And Tamale. Find the limiting angle of resolution for a single slit of width 0.50 millimeter at a wavelength of 650 nanometers. Yes, Rabiu?
We have 30 degrees.
I'm not accepting it for bonus. All right. It's 1.3 milliradians. Accra Academy, find the wavelength at which the limiting angle of resolution for a single slit of width 0.40 millimeter is 1.4 times 10 raised to the power negative 3 radians. Ampofo.
So the wavelength is 5.6 by 10 raised to the power negative 6 meters.
That's incorrect for bonus. Yes, which of you, Rabiu?
5.6 by 10 to the power negative 7 meters.
That's right. St. John's School, Find the width of a single slit, which gives a limiting angle of resolution of 1.5 times 10 raised to the power -3 radians at a wavelength of 720 nanometers. Yes, Prince.
4.8 times 10 to the power -4 meters.
You are right. All right, for the next set, you have 30 seconds once again, and I have a preamble to all schools, a short one. Your preamble is, solve the absolute value equation. I hope you got it. All right, so Tamale, absolute value of the expression x squared minus 2 is equal to x. Yes, Mohammed. No, Rabiu.
So we have x is equal to plus or minus 1, or x is equal to plus or minus 2.
2 out of 3. You provided some wrong answers, so I will come back to you with the right answer. Okay, Accra Academy, with the same preamble, absolute value of the expression x squared minus 12 is equal to x. Yes, Ampofo.
X is equal to 3, or x is equal to 4. X is equal to 3, or x is equal to 4.
You are right. St. John's School with the same preamble. Absolute value of the expression x squared minus 20 is equal to x. Yes, Alasi?
X equals 5 or x equals 4.
You are right. Okay, so Tamale, you have figured out your problem, right? Yes, it doesn't make sense to have the negative value, so I penalize for giving me negative answers. So it's a positive 1 or 2. All right, next set, you have 30 seconds, and there's a preamble once again. Preamble to all schools. Give the IUPAC, or systematic name, of the major product formed from the reaction of the given carboxylic acid with ammonia or amine. Did you get the preamble, or you like to hear it one more time? Okay, so give the IUPAC, or systematic name, of the major product formed from the reaction of the given carboxylic acid with ammonia or amine. That's a preamble. So yours, Tamale, benzoic acid and ammonia. Did they make it? No, for a bonus. You rang? Okay, go ahead.
Benzanamide.
I'm not accepting it for a bonus. The right name is benzamide or benzene carboxamide. That's the other name for it. Okay. So, Accra Academy, with the same preamble, butanoic acid and methylamine. Yes, Abdul Wahab.
Butanamide. So, butanamide and methanol.
That's incorrect for a bonus. All right, I'm hanging on to your answer. I'll come back to you. With the same preamble, St. John's School, pentanoic acid and ethylamine. No, for a bonus. All right. So, Accra Academy, yours was N-methylbutanamide. And then for you, St. John's, you had N-ethylpentanamide. All right. Next set, 10 seconds. Tamale, what does the volume of blood that is pumped out by the left ventricle of the heart into the aorta in 1 minute refer to? Yes, Rabiu?
Cardiac output.
You are right. Accra Academy, how is cardiac output calculated? Yes, Sampofo.
So the cardiac output is calculated as the product of the rate of heartbeat times the stroke volume.
You are right. St. John's School, what happens to the ventricles of humans during ventricular systole of the cardiac cycle? Yes, Prince.
They contract to pump out blood. So their walls will contract in order to pump blood.
That's right. For the next set, you have 30 seconds. Tamale, find the tensile load that stretches a 1.50 meter steel wire by 0.250 millimeter if the cross-sectional area of the wire is 0.450 millimeters squared, and Young's modulus of the steel is 215 gigapascal. Yes, Rabiu?
So the tensile load is given by 18.8 Newton.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Which of you, Accra Academy? Yes, Sampofo.
We have 3.03 by 10 raised to the power 4 newtons.
No. The right answer is 16.1 Newton. 16.1 Newton. All right, your own question, your major question, Accra Academy. Young's modulus for yellow brass is 105 gigapascal. Find the length of a yellow brass rod of cross-sectional area 0.500 millimeter squared that extends by 0.150 millimeter when stretched by a 2.10 Newton tensile load. Yes, Abdul Wahab.
Find the length. The length is 3.75 meters.
Yes. St. John's School, find the cross-sectional area of a 2.50 meter thin bronze wire that stretches by 0.240 millimeter when stretched by a 4,750 Newton tensile load if Young's modulus of the bronze is 95.0 gigapascal. Yes, Prince.
It is equal to 5.22 by 10 to the power negative 1 millimeter squared.
No, for bonus. The right answer is 0.521 millimeter squared, or 5.21 times 10 to the power negative 7 meter squared. Next set, 30 seconds. Actually, I have a preamble to all schools before I come to you, Tamale. Preamble. In the coordinate plane, the point A is reflected in a line L to the point B. Find the equation of L given, that's the preamble, one more time. In the coordinate plane, the point A is reflected in a line L to the point B. Find the equation of L given. All right, so now Tamale. A has coordinates -3, 5, and B has coordinates 5, -3. Yes, Rabiu.
So we have y is equal to x.
You're right. With the same preamble, Accra Academy, A has coordinates 4, 3, and B has coordinates -4, -3. Yes, Ampofo.
So the equation is y is equal to x over 4.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Y is equal to negative 4x over 3. All right. With the same preamble, St. John's School, A has coordinates 3, 6, and B has coordinates negative 6, 3. Yes, Prince?
We have 2y is equal to 6x. 6x. Ah, shit.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is y is equal to negative 3x. Okay, so you didn't simplify and the negative was also not there. All right. Next set of questions, 30 seconds. Tamale, a sample of barium chloride is dissolved in water at 20 degrees Celsius until the solution is saturated. Given that the solubility product constant of barium chloride at this temperature is 4.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 12, what is the concentration of chloride ions in the resultant saturated solution? Yes, Mohammed.
2.0 by 10 to the power negative 4 mole per dm cube.
You're right. Accra Academy. When 0.20 gram of calcium fluoride is stirred in water at room temperature, the concentration of fluoride ions in the solution is found to be 4.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 4 mole per decimeter cubed. Calculate the solubility product of the salt at this temperature. Abdul Wahab.
3.2 by 10 raised to the power negative 12.
That's incorrect. Go ahead.
3.2 times 10 to the power negative 11.
I'm not accepting it. Right answer, 3.2 times 10 raised to the power negative 11 mole per decimeter cubed. All right. Your own question, St. John's. At a given temperature, the pH of a saturated solution of aluminum hydroxide is 9.0. Determine the molar solubility of aluminum hydroxide at this temperature. Prince.
It is 0.33 by 10 to the power negative 5 mole per decimeter cube.
Okay, I'll take it. But I'm not going to let you off easy. Put it in standard form.
3.3 times 10 to the power -6 mole per decimeter cube.
Isn't that more elegant? I'm happy you agree. Yes, I like elegance. All right. 10 seconds. Tamale Senior High School, what is the longest muscle in the human body? Yes, Rabiu.
The sartorius muscle.
You're right. Accra Academy, what is the largest muscle in the human body? Yes, Abdul Wahab.
The gluteus maximus.
Yes. St. John's School, what is the smallest muscle in the human body? Yes, Ampofo. No. Selassie.
The tongue.
Oh, how? Okay, Tamale.
The stapedius muscle.
Yes. Yes. Now, those of you listening, let's learn something about this stapedius muscle. Huh? This muscle is approximately 1 millimeter long. Can you imagine 1 millimeter? Take out your ruler and check. 1 millimeter long. It weighs about 2 milligrams. It attaches to the stapes bone in the middle ear. And it's responsible for the smallest movement, which is about 1 micron. Isn't that amazing? I'm going to quiz you at the end of this contest to see whether you remember all this. So the stapedius muscle is the smallest muscle in the human body. Very nice. Okay, next set, 30 seconds. I have a preamble to all schools, a simple one. Solve the logarithmic equation for x. That is it. Solve the logarithmic equation for x. That is all. All right, so your equation, Tamale. Log to the base 3 of x minus 3 times log to the base x of 3 is equal to 2. Yes, Mohammed.
So x is equal to 27, or x is equal to 1/3.
You're right. Accra Academy with the same preamble. Log to the base 2 of x minus 5 times log to the base x of 2 is equal to 4. Abdul Wahab.
X is equal to 1/2, or x is equal to 32.
You're right. St. John's School with the same preamble. Log to the base 5 of x minus 2 times log to the base x of 5 is equal to 1. Yes, friends.
X equals 25, or x equals 1/5.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds. Tamale, find the magnitude of the electric field just above the center of a uniformly charged plane sheet of area 2.5 meters squared, carrying a net charge of 16 nanocoulomb. Rabiu?
So we have the electric field to be 2.0 kilovolts per meter.
That's incorrect for bonus. The answer is 360 volts per meter. Accra Academy, find the net charge on a uniformly charged plane sheet of area 1.6 meters squared if the magnitude of its electric field just above its center is 750 volts per meter. Yes, Ampofo.
The charge is 48 nanocoulomb.
That's incorrect for bonus. Did you ring? No. Okay, the right answer is 21 nanocoulomb. All right, last question, St. John's School. Find the magnitude of the electric field just above the center of a uniformly charged plane sheet of area 1.5 meters squared, carrying a net charge of negative 45 nanocoulomb. Yes, Alasi.
1.0 by 10 raised to the power 2 volts per meter.
That's incorrect for bonus. The right answer is 1.7 kilovolts per meter. And on that note, we've come to the end of the first round.
Trading Enterprise. Your money I full. Yes, the Ubatoy online platform you know. Yeah, the bro, Nanya no quam, yeah, more discounts. It's a day now, say mobile phones, accessories, washing machine, television sets, air conditioner. Just set dear Upebia. Air deliveries within 24 hours. Our Accra, any Kumasi. After you baby, I will be answer no. Yeah, the bro, it's if our phone download the Franco Trading app no. Our Google Play Store, and I say App Store, and I saw your website so www.francotrading.com. Ubetimi we abe fontin tan kese so our Facebook, Franco Trading Enterprise, Instagram, Franco Trading, TikTok, Franco Trading, and our Twitter and our X so Franco Trading 1. Me poucho, men friend numbers beer apart from numbers here at the screen. No beer and boa. Franco Trading Enterprise. Near my papa nyina.
The Magdan Entrepreneurship Challenge Season 1 has been a journey of great impact. From the application process to the selection of participants, the Magdan Entrepreneurship Challenge Season 1. The millionaire investor Dr. Daniel Macaulay is staying the course of grooming the next generation of multi-million-dollar entrepreneurs for Ghana. Ghana's unemployed youth population is growing exponentially by the day. A private sector intervention is needed to lighten the burden of employment on the government. The MacDan Entrepreneurship Challenge is one of such privately funded initiatives. Ghana, are you ready for the second edition of the MacDan Entrepreneurship Challenge Season 2? In this edition, 15,750 applications were received. 80 applicants have been selected for the real showdown. So watch out as these 80 business ideas are put to the test in the battle for the ultimate prize. Who will succeed? Who will fall out? And who will win the $100,000 cash prize in the MacDan Entrepreneurship Challenge Season 2? The MacDan Entrepreneurship Challenge is brought to you by MacDan Foundation. The MacDan Entrepreneurship Challenge, coming soon. Do you know your history as Africans? If you do not know where you are coming from, the journey forward will not be easy. Fellow Africans, we are proud to announce that the award-winning Bisabura Museum at Nkontompo Sekandi is 5 years. Anniversary activities. Friday, 1st November, 10 a.m. Interactive lectures on 4 legends of the West. Pa Grant, Kwame Nkrumah, Hannah Kujo, and Nana Nketia IV. Tour of the unique Bisabura Museum from 2 p.m. Film show. All the award-winning films by Kwawansa at cool prices. Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. Tour of the museum. Exhibition of Bisabura, one-of-a-kind creative works. Film show. All the award-winning films by Kwawansa at cool prices. From 9 a.m. Bring your children to enjoy games like Ampe, Tumatu, Swing, Slide, and others. Saturday at 6 p.m. live performance featuring the amazing Ambole, Amanziba, Kofi Kinata. Enjoy the celebration with African food and drinks at cool price. Visit Bisabura Museum at Nkontompo, Sekandi Takrade, where Africa's story is told, and you will be proud to be African.
If you attempt to answer a question and you are incorrect, there is a penalty, a deduction of 1 point. So be very careful. There's one more thing I need to tell you. If you attempt to answer a question, you ring for it, and you are given the opportunity, you have 3 seconds within which to present an answer. If you start by saying, Madam, what other things we have in a very long, elongated manner. What else do you do? All kinds of other things that take up the 3 seconds. You will hear a bell. Please let me hear your bell. When you hear that bell, it means you have been belled out. Your 3 seconds are up. And whatever it was you were in the middle of saying, whether it was Madam, whatever, that's your answer. And for which reason you will get the deduction, the penalty. So please, straight to the point. I don't need to hear the question again. I don't need to hear Madam. I know I'm Madam. Straight to the point, right? Gentlemen. All right. If the question requires calculations, you have the usual 30 seconds to answer. If there are no calculations, there is a 10 seconds in which you have to answer. You may ring when you are ready. So we are grateful, Prudential Life Insurance, for the sponsorship. So Prudential Life Insurance for every life, for every future. Thank you. Let's begin. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. Find the value of n such that n permutation 3 is equal to 210. Yes, St. John's.
N equals 7.
You are right. Next one. A particle is moving with a constant velocity u equals 4I plus 3j in meters per second and passes through the point negative 5I, negative 4j meters at time t equals 0 seconds. Find the position vector at time t equals 3 seconds. Yes, Selassie.
So you have the position vector 7I plus 5J, all in meters.
You are right. Next one. Find the greatest value and the least value of 8 over the expression 2 sine of x plus 4. Yes, Selassie.
You have the least value to be 4 and the greatest value to be 4 and 3.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, Ampofo.
The greatest value is 4, and the least value is 4 and 3.
You are right. Next set, 10 seconds each. First one. A student was bitten by an animal later determined to be an arthropod during athletics training on the school field. This arthropod had 2 fang-like mouthparts, no antennae, a large abdomen, and a telson. Yes, you are right. Yes, I was going to ask you for the common name. And yes, it is a scorpion. All right, next one. When placed in closed paper bags, fruits often ripen faster. Why? Yes, Abdul Wahab.
Okay, so this is due to the presence of the hormone ethylene. And this ethylene, when the fruits are placed in the closed rubber bag, the ethylene is produced much, and the ethylene is enclosed in the closed rubber bag. So this ethylene is able to stimulate the ripening of these fruits. So
yes. Yes, ethylene. What are you calling it? Ethylene. Anyway. All right. On we go. How do monarch butterfly caterpillars benefit from feeding exclusively on toxic milkweed plants? Toxic milkweed is Asclepias species. Yes, Selassie.
This helps them by, so it's used in defense. It's used to produce chemicals in the osmeterium, which they use for defense against other organisms.
I'm not accepting it. Yes, but it's a lot simpler than that. Yes, of course, it's defense, but how is it doing that? So what happens is that the toxin from the milkweed makes them unpalatable to many predators. So the predators know if I go and attack this monarch butterfly, it's not going to taste good, so they stay away, right? So that's how they do the defense, but telling me defense is too vague. Okay, so the toxins make them unpalatable to their predators. All right, next set, 30 seconds. Find the speed of light of wavelength 4.8 times 10 raised to the power negative 9 meter in a medium whose absolute refractive index at that wavelength is 1.4. Okay, go ahead. Yes, Selassie.
So we have the speed to be 2.1.
It's gone. So I continue. 1.47. Yes, Accra Academy.
The speed is 2.04 by 10 raised to the power 8 meters per second.
You are right. Next one. If the spring constant of an unstretched spring is 64 Newton per meter, what force magnitude is required to extend the spring so that its potential energy is 32 joules? Yes, Rabiu?
We have 1.0 meters.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Accra Academy. Go ahead. Ampofo.
You have 1 meter.
That's incorrect. Did you ring St. John's? Okay. The right answer is 64 newtons. All right. Calculate the magnitude of the resultant of concurrent forces of magnitudes 60 Newton, 63 Newton, and 72 Newton that act in mutually perpendicular directions. Hmm. 97 newtons. Last set, 30 seconds each. In a manufacturing process, a gas cylinder is used to store 83 decimeter cubed of an ideal gas. The cylinder is maintained at 37 degrees Celsius and 140 kilopascal. How many moles of the gas? Yes, Selassie.
So, yeah, 6.7.
That's incorrect. I'm continuing. How many moles of the gas are present in the cylinder under these conditions? Rabiu?
So 4.5 moles.
Yes. All right, next one. A sample of Alewa toffee contains 22.5 grams of sucrose, C12H22O11. Calculate the energy content of this toffee, given that the heat of combustion of sucrose is negative 5,640 kilojoules per mole. Yes, Abdul Wahab. Carry on.
The energy is negative 9.00 by 10 raised to the power 2.
No. Did anyone else ring? Okay. Okay. 705 kilojoules. 705 kilojoules. So you see, if you're a good science student, even your Alewa toffee will be eaten with care. All right. Last one for the round. Sulfur hexafluoride is a greenhouse gas with the highest known global warming potential. Determine the molecular geometry. Okay, Ampofo.
It is octahedral. And the hybridization is sp3d2.
That's incorrect, so I continue for the others. Determine the molecular geometry and one bond angle. Yes, Rabiu.
So the shape is octahedral and one bond angle is 90 degrees.
Yes. Okay, the other angle is 180 degrees. And that brings us to the end of the Prudential Life Speed Race.
In today's world, taking care of your employees means taking care of their health. But navigating the complexities of healthcare plan can be overwhelming. At Ace Medical Insurance, we specialize in health insurance solutions for corporate teams, families, and groups, simplifying healthcare for everyone. We handle the details from plan design and administration to employee enrollment and claim support. We offer flexible options to meet the unique needs of your workforce and their family. Focus on what matters most, your business and your employees. Ace Medical Insurance, the new face of healthcare financing. Visit our website www.acemedinsurance.com or call us today on 030-80-400-35 to discuss a tailored solution for your company.
Mama, papa. Oh, Mira, where them is so fat me. Miss Sennis can amount, I send them catch it. What catch him some fan action? Na fiade. A queer deaf we ya, and I catch him say, school be a mammy, why mistake? And yet school be a school. Meaning the ashy to me. Because ashy young cohort and cotre and sanko tribute. The teachers are teaching good. Ashy school. They have facilities to teach. And the teachers you love them. Me what I see ya, when can you action I'm gonna buy it? Action or buy mirror. I'm telling you, with that action, in my view, no school. Shaka was a mabo. But the first action, then so muye. Young call them school for the Vitia. Let's go.
You've heard it all. Action Progressive Institute is the school you can trust. Your wards are assured of excellent results if they enroll at Action Progressive Institute. Come and experience Action's excellent results in examinations and our head office in Accra, Medina Estate. Call us on the numbers on your screens and we'll be glad to hear from you. Action! That's all!
Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 4 minutes to present your answers on the screens behind you. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Contestants, please rise. Okay, everybody has dropped their pen, right? Okay, you may now pick up the sheets so that we read. We are only reading at this stage. Let's read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. The first 3 terms of a series are x minus 4, x plus 4, and 3x plus 4. 1. If the series is a linear series, A, find the value of x. B, write down the first 4 terms of the series. 2, if the series is an exponential series, A, find possible values of x. B, find possible values of the common ratio. And C, find the sum of the series to infinity where it exists. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin.
Biggest food, drink, and music festival is returning this October. The Eat, Drink, Music Festival is back. Get ready for 2 unforgettable days filled with the best food and drink vendors, top DJs, and amazing musicians. Join us for an experience like no other, featuring world-class performances, a variety of local and continental foods, drinks, and fun activities. Location, Good Park, Accra Mall. Dates, 26th and 27th October 2024. Time, 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Get your tickets now on all networks by dialing *714 *500#. For more information, visit www.eatdrinkmusicfestival.com. Eat Drink Music Festival, the ultimate festival experience.
Be that business owner that stands out and is very productive.
You're so confident. How do you do it?
It starts with Build. Where does your confidence come from? Paperwork made simple. Build takes all the hassle away. Yeah, don't be like her. Build is your all-in-one simplified finance platform. It's your home for invoices, payments, your payroll, and so much more.
Oh, wow.
Grow your business today. Sign up now at build.africa. Download the Build app now.
Introducing Schoolbox from Chopbox. From provisions, books, and birthday packages, all delivered on campus. Chopbox, a convenient service. Introducing Schoolbox from Chopbox. Visit chopboxonline.com or contact our customer service via WhatsApp. Call for all your boarding school needs, from provisions, books, and birthday packages, all delivered on campus. Chopbox, a convenient service.
We pass the tape and the color plastic and M1 and then can you not with them the idea see faction. Yes, I can introduce DBS Lifestyle Gauge Trusses amount. The same is a baby as a young minimum the day. And you nearly do dance. And no crow, no sending near Benina and your papa. Sa DBS Lifestyle Gauge Trusses. Yet the computer not generated. Into and I didn't go straight. And if it's a not guilty, and want to mean the Henry. A good answer, I feel finito. More musicians saw that. More music factories, and as a dark is me recommend DBS Trust Samamo. DBS.
The biggest food, drink, and music festival is returning this October. The Eat, Drink, Music Festival is back. Get ready for 2 unforgettable days filled with the best food and drink vendors, top DJs, and amazing musicians. Join us for an experience like no other, featuring world-class performances, a variety of local and continental foods, drinks, and fun activities. Location, Good Park, Accra Mall. Dates, 26th and 27th October 2024. Time, 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Get your tickets now on all networks by dialing *714 *500#. Hush. For more information, visit www.eatdrinkmusicfestival.com. Eat Drink Music Festival, the ultimate festival.
The Joy Sports Invitational Tournament is back! Yeah, it's back with a bang. Corporate Ghana, are you ready?
What's my vibe? Devouring this track like Usain Bolt's idol. I will be here for the 50-meter dash and the next 4x100-meter relay.
My vibe, comfortably seated here, brain at work for all those board games, whether it's Ludo, chess, dummy, droughts, esports, I will be there. What's your vibe?
My vibe, the penalty shootout for CEOs, the football competition, bending it in like Beckham and slotting it in like Cristiano. Sue!
On the 26th of October 2024, it's takeover time right here at the University of Ghana Stadium. So, what's your vibe?
Come, let's play, connect, and show Ghana your thing.
Joy Sports Invitational. Play for peace.
To my Ga folks living across the UK, we say Afi. The Gadangbe UK and Ireland community and the Ga Traditional Council invite you to join His Royal Majesty King Takite Ekochu II, the Ga Manche, Paramount Chiefs, Queen Mothers, and the traditional leaders to celebrate the Grand Homowo UK Festival 2024 on the 26th of October 2024. Time is 2 p.m. It will be a very colorful event. There will be lots to eat and drink, and of course, plenty of kwekule. It will also be a time of bonding and sharing and social networking. You can't miss out in the Grand Homowo UK Festival 2024. For ticket reservations, just log on to our website at www.grandhomowouk.com. For more details and enquiries, you can call 075 102 58785 or 077-862-35538. It's going to be a day of bliss and glam. Afi cha. Oh mania blau. Yow.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
This is Hits.
Bernice Answer Ministries presents the 11th edition of the National Believers All Night on Friday, 1st November 2024. Theme, I will rescue my nation, says the Lord. Zechariah chapter 8 verse 7 at the Liberty Center, Assemblies of God, La Paz, Akweteman on the N1 Road at 8:30 p.m. prompt. Invited guests, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Mr. Alan John Kojo Tremantain, Nana Kwame Bediako, the Gamanche, Ni Takite Kuchu II, Doma Henry Osajifo Osiadeyo Ajimambedu II, His Royal Majesty Dasibre Kwebu Ewusi VII, Omahini of Abiazi Traditional Area, Sempe Manche, Ni Adote Otinto II. Speakers, Reverend Dr. Sam Atubento, Reverend Dr. Lawrence Tete, Prophet Percy, Bishop Michael Mensah, Apostle James Opon, Prophetess Grace Afeni, Apostle Thomason Nyamasi, Prophet Samson Amenonu. Song ministrations by Reverend Mensah Bunsu, Minister Kweku Power, El Mimi, Joe D, Minister Ike Ampa, Ajinkwa, Odisheba, Junior Dito. Sponsors, Angel Cola, The Lovely Company Limited, Goodness Energy, All Health Limited, Core Research and Manufacturing Company Limited, Geomed Pharmacy.
What you like, where the girls, know the mind. This is Hits.
Do you know your history as Africans? If you do not know where you are coming from,
Hey, strong. Hey, tough. Syntax is coming and when you. Syntax is coming. Today we are in Nima. Syntax, your trusted brand for everything water tank. Domestico, industrial user, and we are promising all our communities listening or watching us right now. And oh, high five. That's right. Still Ghana's first to introduce double layer tank. The whole. Free water for everyone. Thank you so much. So please make sure you nominate your community. We will be right there to serve you. Papa Syntax, what's the next week? Hey! Yeah!
Keep nominating your communities on our social media handles and trust us, we might be at your doorstep.
Syntax tank! Are you strong? Are you tough? Yeah!
The first 4 terms of the series. Okay, so this is where it comes in handy to understand series, right? So we know that twice the middle term of the series is equal to the sum of the first and the third terms. If you know this, you will set up an equation. Okay, so twice the middle term is 2 times x plus 4, and this should be equal to the sum of the first and the third terms. So x minus 4 plus 3x plus 4. We can easily solve this, right? So we have 2x. If you work on this, you get 2x is equal to 8, and so x has to be 4. If you get this far, you get 2 points. All right. If you know what x is, then it's not very difficult to get the rest of it, right? So now you substitute this 4 into the series. You get the first 3, and then if you understand the series, you can now go ahead and get the 4th term as well. And if you do that, you will find that the terms are 0, 8, 16, and 24. If you get these 4, you will get 2 points. All right. Now, for the second part, we are to consider that the series is an exponential series. First is to find the possible values of x if this is an exponential series. Let's look at that one first. Okay, so again, it's very helpful to know at this stage that the middle term squared is equal to the product of the first and the third terms, right? These are things about series. So if we take the middle term, x plus 4, and we square it, it should be equal to x minus 4, that expression, multiplying the expression 3x plus 4. Again, we can expand this. If we expand, we get 2x squared minus 16x minus 32 is equal to 0. And then you simplify further, you will get x squared minus 8x minus 16 is equal to 0. Okay. At this stage, this is where you remember all the math that you've been learning, right? So if you remember the quadratic formula, this is the stage to use it. It's not enough to just memorize it, right? This is where you actually need to apply it to get somewhere. So using the quadratic formula, negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus, you remember that thing, right? So you use that, you will find that x is equal to 8 plus or minus square root of 128 all over 2. And this is 4 plus or minus 4 root 2. If you get this far, you will have 2 marks. All right. Then you have to find possible values of the common ratio. Okay, so now you see that there are 2 possible values of the common ratio. Since we have 4 plus or minus 4 root 2 for x, there are 2 possible values. So for the first one, let's look at for x equals 4 plus 4 root 2, r is going to be, take one term, divide by the other term, and you get the ratio, right? So you have 8 plus 4 root 2 divided by 4 root 2, and that will give you 1 plus root 2. If you get this value of r, you get 1 more point. Now let's look at the other one. So for x equals 4 minus 4 root 2, r, again, we are going to substitute and divide to get the common ratio. So 8 minus 4 root 2 divided by negative 4 root 2, And this will give you 1 minus root 2. One more mark. And then finally, find the sum of the series to infinity where it exists. This is where you need to check, right? You need to check either the two of them and see where it will exist. So if you look at r equals 1 minus root 2, this is numerically less than 1, and so the sum to infinity will certainly exist. If you take the other one, it doesn't exist because it's not numerically less than 1. It's actually greater than 1, right? Okay, so you can check this very quickly, right? It's 1 minus something or 1 plus something. So, yeah. Anyway, so the sum to infinity will be a divided by 1 minus the r, which is going to be the one that you choose. So you will have negative 4 root 2 divided by 1 minus 1 plus root 2, the value where it exists. And if you solve this, you will arrive at negative 4 as the sum to infinity. 2 more marks, making a total of 10 marks. I hope you have enjoyed and appreciated this, contestants. Okay, great. Now let's see how you did. Accra Academy. First one, yes, you were able to set up that relationship between the terms, right? And so you get 2 marks for setting up and getting a right value for x. X is equal to 4. You had that right. Then the second one to get the 4 terms. You got the first 3 right. Something went wrong with you in calculating the final one because instead of 24, you have 64. So unfortunately, I can't give you the full marks. For the 3 that you had right, I'm giving you 1 out of the 2. And then for the second part, when the series is exponential, you were able to set up the equation, right? You set up the equation. That was all right. I'm giving you 1 point for setting up the equation, but you were not able to proceed to get the solution to that equation. So you have 1 more point there to add. That gives you a total, and that was the end of what you were able to do. So that gives you a total of 4 out of 10. Oh, clap for them. All right, Tamale. Tamale, first part with the linear series. No trouble for you. You had both right, so 4 points there. Then you also were able to set up the equation, but that was as far as you got. I think you started wondering how to solve that, and you forgot that equation, right? The quadratic formula, you forgot it. And so that was the end of your success. So you had, I'm giving you 1 out of the 2 that was possible there, right? And so that makes it 5 out of 10. All right. St. John's School, no problem with the linear sequence, the linear series, no trouble at all with that part. And then when it came to the second part, yes, you set up the equation. Actually, you were doing it differently. You were looking at ratios, right? To get the ratios, you take 1 term, and then the term before it divide and get a common ratio, right? That's what you were doing. No problem. That's also fine. So you were able to set up the equation, right? You actually used the quadratic formula, which was beautiful, huh? And so I'm going to give you 2 marks for that. The trouble is, I'm giving you the full 2 marks because I gave 1 point for somebody here for doing less, right? So I have to give you the full 2 marks. But you know that the final answer you provided was only 1. You know, it's 4 plus or minus. You gave me 1 of them as the final answer. So you 2, that's where you ended your success. So if you have the 4 from 1 and then this 2 extra that I'm giving you, that gives you 6 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3.
Energy brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP. Who feel ya? Huh? Who be feel? Goil. Good energy. Ja, dia.
Let me see. She's never had a toothache before. There might be a cavity. Don't you use Pepsodent? We used to, but I'll try the new one. Ah, that's why. But doesn't every toothpaste give cavity protection? Not really. Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter repairs tiny invisible holes to give 10 times stronger teeth. Will you trust Pepsodent? Definitely.
Pepsodent, 10 times stronger teeth.
Use Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter.
Increasing over its domain, or it is decreasing over its domain. Selenam.
True.
You're right. With the same
Hey, Charity School is brilliant. My son will attend this school at all costs. Hey, let me call Adrian. What? I shock safe. Listen. Our son will attend the school at all costs.
Send money home.
Listen, I'm sending some more money for him, okay? Right. Oh, right now. Make sure you is here. Yeah, okay, right.
Fast and easy. Try me to pay. Hope you make the most of your money. Needs, send fire to pay. Try me to pay.
Jupe Money Transfer. Send money home to family and loved ones from the US and Canada. Download the Jupe app, send money with your school code, and your school gets $20 on your first transaction for any school project of their choice. For your school code and for more information, visit www.jupe.co. Download the app to join the Jupe train. Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need. Send via Jupe.
Try me to pay.
Do you know your history as Africans? If you do not know where you are coming from, the journey forward will not be easy. Fellow Africans, we are proud to announce that the award-winning Bisabura Museum at Nkontompo Sekandi is 5 years. Anniversary activities. Friday, 1st November, 10 a.m. Interactive lectures on 4 legends of the West. Pa Grant, Kwame Nkrumah, Hannah Kujo, and Nana Nketia IV. Tour of the unique Bisabura Museum from 2 p.m. Film show, all the award-winning films by Kwawansa at cool prices. Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. Tour of the museum. Exhibition of Bisabura, one-of-a-kind creative works. Film show, all the award-winning films by Kwawansa at cool prices. From 9 a.m., bring your children to enjoy games like Ampe, Tumatu, Swing, Slide, and others. Saturday at...
You know the now. You are living the now.
So, alumni, over to you. The True or False round is proudly sponsored by Jupe Money Transfer. Meet a need, send via Jupe. All right, contestants. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you're right, 2 points. If you're incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement is available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, the 2 full points. If not, there's that penalty, 1 point. Occasionally, there may be statements that will require you to use 30 seconds of time. If that's the case, I'll let you know. Otherwise, usually it's the usual 10 seconds. All right, best wishes to all 3 schools. All right, and I'm beginning with you, Tamale. Oh, I forgot. Tamale wanted to effect a substitution. I am in a hurry. Okay. So Tamale Senior High School would like to effect a substitution. Mohammed, it's been a pleasure having you. Best wishes to you. And Ahmed is coming in. Ahmed, where are you? Ahmed, you are most welcome. You heard the instructions, right? Or would you like me to give you instructions? No. You are fine. Okay, that's wonderful. I'm going to start with you. Tamale, you take a moment to settle down and I'll come to you with your statement. All right, Ahmed? Okay, so for this first set, I have a preamble to all schools. A short preamble. This is the preamble. In a common emitter transistor amplifier, that's the preamble. Do you want to hear it again? Oh, you're fine. Again. Okay. In a common emitter transistor amplifier. Okay, so now Tamale. The emitter base junction of the transistor is short-circuited. Ahmed.
True.
No, it's a false statement. With the same preamble, Accra Academy, the emitter and the collector are maintained at the same potential. Ampofo.
False.
You're right. St. John's School, the base collector junction is short-circuited. Yes, Selassie.
False.
You're right. All right. Tamale, zinc metal and hydrochloric acid react to produce hydrogen gas in an endothermic process. Ahmed.
False.
You're right. Hydrogen gas can be collected by downwards displacement of water as it is lighter than water and practically insoluble in water. Yes, Ampofo.
False.
No, that's a true statement. St. John's, when a glowing splint or matchstick is brought near a test tube releasing hydrogen gas, there will be a reignition of the splint or matchstick into a bright yellowish flame. Selassie.
False.
You're right. Okay, so this is the test for hydrogen, right? What will happen is there will be a pop sound, and then the flame is not going to be yellowish. It's going to be a colorless or pale blue flame, right? Okay, nice stuff. These are the things that made me like chemistry, those tests. Okay. Next, preamble to all schools, preamble. The given line segments intersect inside a triangle. Let me say it again. The given line segments intersect inside a triangle. All right, yours, Tamale. The altitudes of the triangle. Yes, Ahmed.
False.
You're right. The perpendicular bisectors of the sides of the triangle. Ampafu.
False.
Yes. The angle bisectors of the triangle.
True.
Yes. Preamble to all schools, preamble. According to Charles Darwin's concept of natural selection, as a preamble. According to Charles Darwin's concept of natural selection, okay, Tamale, resources are limited in nature, hence organisms with heritable traits that favor survival and reproduction will tend to leave more offspring than their peers, causing the traits to increase in frequency over generations. Ahmed.
False.
Oh, no. That's a true statement. Natural selection causes populations to become adapted or increasingly well-suited to their environments over time. Yes, Ampofo?
True.
Yes. Natural selection depends on the environment and requires existing heritable variation in a group. Yes, Selassie?
True.
Yes. Tamale. The gravitational field strength at a point equals the acceleration due to gravity at the point. Ahmed?
False.
No. That's a true statement. For a particle of given mass at some location, the gravitational field strength experienced by the particle depends on the mass of the particle. Yes, Ampofo?
True.
Oh, no. That's a false statement. The gravitational field strength at a point is a measure of the mass localized at the point. Selassie?
False.
Yes. Based on Boyle's law, if the volume of a gas is decreased, its pressure will increase proportionally, assuming temperature is held constant. Ahmed?
True.
Yes. According to Charles' law, doubling the temperature of a gas, for example, from 20 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius, while keeping the pressure constant, will double its volume. Ampofo?
False.
Yes. Avogadro's law implies that equal volumes of different gases at the same temperature and pressure contain the same number of molecules. Selassie?
True.
Yes. Preamble to all schools, preamble. In the coordinate XY plane, under a reflection in the So I'm going to continue when I get to you, right? Okay, so the preamble again. In the coordinate XY plane, under a reflection in the Tamale, vertical line x is equal to A, the coordinates x, y map onto the coordinates A minus x, y. Yes, Ahmed?
False.
You're right. With the same preamble, Accra Academy, horizontal line y is equal to B, the coordinates x, y map onto the coordinates x to B minus y. Yes, Ampofo.
True.
You are right. With the same preamble, point with coordinates A, B, the coordinates x, y map onto the coordinates 2A minus x, 2B minus y. Yes, Selassie?
True.
Yes. Last set of statements. Tamale, cross-pollination occurs in flowers where the stamen and carpel mature at the same time and are positioned so that the pollen can land on the flower's stigma. Yes, Ahmed?
True.
Oh, no. That's a false statement. Accra Academy. Most pollinators are abiotic agents. Ampofo.
False.
Yes. Last statement, St. John's School. Self-pollination does not require an investment from the plant to provide nectar and pollen as food for pollinators. Selassie?
False.
Oh, no. That's a true statement. And that's the end of the fourth round.
Do you know your history as Africans? If you do not know where you are coming from, the journey forward will not be easy. Fellow Africans, we are proud to announce that the award-winning Bisabura Museum at Nkontompo Sekandi is 5 years. Anniversary activities. Friday, 1st November, 10 a.m. Interactive lectures on 4 legends of the West. Pa Grant, Kwame Nkrumah, Hannah Kujo, and Nananketia IV. Tour of the unique Bisabura Museum from 2 p.m. Film show, all the award-winning films by Kwawansa at cool prices. Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. Tour of the museum. Exhibition of Bisabura, one-of-a-kind creative works. Film show, all the award-winning films by Kwawansa at cool prices. From 9 a.m., bring your children to enjoy games like Ampe, Tumatu, Swing, Slide, and others. Saturday at 6 p.m. live performance featuring the amazing Ambole, Amanziba, Kofi Kinata. Enjoy the celebration with African food and drinks at cool price. Visit Bisabura Museum at Nkontompo, Sekandi Takrade, where Africa's story is told, and you will be proud to be African.
Has it in a wide position, so what's next?
Ronaldo. This could be. There's still danger here.
Goal! Goal! In 1924, my grandpa was a champion. 2024, Meso, the champion.
Hey, digital champion. It's about the end.
Digital champion, who can't even shop online? Let me help you get what you need from Enterprise now. It's this simple. I just log into my Enterprise account using the Enterprise Self-Service Portal. Then I just click on this button for their new Advantage Point Loyalty Scheme. Then boom, the fun begins. Wow. Yes, once I start making purchases under any subsidiary, I can now earn a lot of points and redeem it as airtime, Momo, and more. Customers only. Even on your birthday,
you earn points.
Yes, even when you like and share on the portal,
you earn points.
Yes.
Purchase an Enterprise policy today to enjoy this exclusive offer and start earning rewards. Because nothing you do should be pointless.
Oh, then redeem Momo with your points and send to me.
Hey, Mr. Digital Champion.
Enterprise, your advantage.
It's the all-women-driven special conversation on women, power, and politics.
Mr. Speaker, we shouldn't learn to be our own MP. A woman is coming, jubilate. Let us rally behind a woman.
Tune in to Joy News, Joy Prime, and Joy 99.7 FM for an engaging live broadcast of women, power, and politics on Thursday, the 24th of October, 2024, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. This all-women dialogue will bring together trailblazing women politicians and a renowned gender advocate to explore how women are leveraging politics and leadership to reshape governance, national development, and corporate decision-making. Mark your calendars for a powerful conversation you don't want to miss. Women, power, and politics. Live, real, and impactful. The broadcast is brought to you by your election headquarters in partnership with the Catholic Relief Services and funding from the Kingdom of the Netherlands Ministry of Foreign Affairs under the Prevention of Violent Extremism through Social Accountability Project. It's women, power, and politics.
That solves all 4 riddles. If you solve 3 of the riddles, you will get 1,600 Ghana cedis. And if you solve 2 riddles, you will get 1,000 Ghana cedis. If you solve even a single riddle, you will get 500 Ghana cedis. For this, we are grateful to GOL for the super bonanza, GOL Good Energy. So I know you'll be trying for these riddles, right? Okay. There are 4 of them. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Tamale? Thank you. You're Accra Academy. Thank you. And you're St. John's School. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. I am not going to be waiting for answers. All right? Best wishes to all 3 schools. We'll begin. First riddle. On the pH scale, I tend to be at the upper end. I am used in the production of biodiesel fuels from vegetable oils. I am also used in the Dutch process or alkalinization of cocoa. If I were to tell you my common name, you probably may not believe me. Nonetheless, I am one of the most common bases. I am commonly used in the manufacturing of soaps. Yes.
Sodium hydroxide.
Yes. I was reading the 6th clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a type of blood vessel. I evolved with the lung in the ancestors of the lungfish. I am found in the developing fetus connecting the trunk of the pulmonary artery to the proximal descending aorta. I normally close after birth, redirecting blood flow to the lungs for oxygenation. My failure to close after birth results in the abnormal flow of blood from the aorta to the pulmonary artery. I am named after the Italian physiologist Leonardo Bottalo. Yes, Ahmed.
That's the Bottalic vein.
Hey. No. I continue. Who am I? Yes, which of you?
Botalo artery.
No. Did you ring? Yes, go ahead, Selassie.
Botalo blood vessel.
Oh, goodness. Anyone? Surely you've heard of it. Yes. Oh, good. The right answer is the ductus arteriosus, also known as ductus bottali. Okay. All right, next one. We are a family of polynomial functions of the form y is equal to f of x. We are definitely cubic functions. We intersect the x-axis in only one point, the origin. Our expressions involve a cube of a monomial. We have neither a maximum point nor a minimum point. We have a point of inflection at the origin. So who are we? Yes. Prince.
Y is equal to x cubed.
Who rang next? Yes, Abdul Wahab.
So we have y equals x cubed plus k.
No. Did you ring? Yes, Ahmed.
Y equals absolute value of x cubed.
Oh, no. Okay, surely this one you can do. Okay. What's the right answer? Oh. The right answer is y is equal to kx cubed, where k is a constant. So what you said is one of them. It said we, right? So there are several of them. When you keep changing the k, you keep getting the family. And yours, no. All right. Last riddle. I am a particle. My mass is 9.1093837 times 10 raised to the power negative 31 kilogram.
Electron.
Pardon?
Electron.
No. Who rang again? Did you ring? Yes, go ahead, Selassie.
Beta particle.
No. Okay. So for you, Tamale, please listen. I am known to be emitted in certain radioactive decay processes, even though I have never been found inside an atomic nucleus. I have a rather popular and ubiquitous sibling whose name adorns electronics, electricity, electrodynamics, and anything electric. I am indeed its antiparticle. So who am I? Yes, Ahmed.
Positron.
You are right. the last clue. And so 3 points. That's the end of the 5th round.
You know the now. You are living the now. You feel secure in the now. But what about tomorrow? What happens when you can no longer do the things you love? What happens to your loved ones when you are no longer here?
Get Mikakrawa from Prudential Life now and protect your future and that of your loved ones. With as little as 3 Ghana cedis, Mikakrawa covers you in case of death, total and permanent disability, or critical illness.
Saga, Abraboy, Uncle Eja Dandani, the planet or Dutch, 45 city, intimate dying. No sweet Miss Everboard Dutch. 5 weeks this year, Nadal, star 778 ash. Oh, I'm telling you this year. Come with this year. Come with this year. Make a crowd.
I'm watching you on TV. Eh? On TV? Hey, Maesta! Oh, Maesta! Maesta! Oh, Maesta! Maesta! Oh, Maesta! Ma! Maesta! Oh, da! I'm on national television. Yes, I'm on TV.
Come on! Come! My son is on TV. Ah! What
My successful journey is backed by determination. And my greatest inspiration is my dad. Who has always been my motivator. Trusting you.
No!
Hey! I have Nasco TV. Let's go watch.
No, wait.
Oh, thank God today. I'm a star. Bemini, this your Nasco air condition big guy. Bemini, this your Nasco refrigerator the chillo. Oh, da. Now I'm a star, so we need to buy Nasco products. Nasco delivery is fast and swift. Avoid the wahala and get yourself Nasco products. Do all your washing with Nasco washing machine. Nasco home appliances. Bring home happiness.
Pepsodent, Jupe Money Transfer, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Beta Malt, ALX, Kivo, Bell Beverages, Flora Tissues, Coronation Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, University of Mines and Technology, Academic City University College, PMMC Jewelry, GTP, CHAS, YFM, and Grolmark Foundation. The 2024 edition of the STEM Festival will come off from 7th to 23rd of November 2024. Join us as we delve into the theme, exploring agri-tech solutions to boost Ghana's economy. All right, so at the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Accra Academy has 32 points. St. John's School has 38 points. Tamale Senior High School has 40 points. Accra Academy, thank you for giving us a good contest. Unfortunately, we must say goodbye. Best wishes to you. St. John's School, thank you also. You did so well. Unfortunately, we must say goodbye to you. All the best. Tamale Senior High School Lions. Congratulations on winning the contest. Well done, and I look forward to meeting you in the semi-finals. If your score remains the highest for the day, you will win the Pepsodent Highest Scorer Award, which at this stage of competition is worth 3,000 Ghana cedis. The Pepsodent Highest Scorer Award is sponsored by Pepsodent. Every smile matters. Okay, on this note, my name is Elsie Kaufman, and this has been a prime time production. Thank you and see you for the next contest. Bye.
Are you ready to turn your home ownership dreams into reality? The Joy News Habitat Fair is back, bigger and better, with everything you need under one roof. Whether you're looking to buy land, start construction, or find the perfect interior design, we've got you covered. This year's theme, Get a House, Make It a Home, focuses on helping you not only secure a property, but create a space where memories are made. It's not just about walls and doors. It's about building a home that reflects your style, meets your needs, and gives you comfort. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a homeowner looking to upgrade, or a property developer, the Joy News Habitat Fair is the place to be. Network with professionals, explore the latest technologies, and walk away with solutions tailored to your housing needs. Come with a dream, leave with a plan. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is in partnership with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and powered by the Plan City Extension Project from Cities and Habitats, rent to own, and sponsored by Elegant Homes, where quality meets value. Safety and home solutions. You think of a door, we have it. G&J Technical Services, G&J, the generator people, Def Tracker Woodlands, a master planned gated city, DPS Pipes, connecting you to life. Homeworld Building Supplies. Let's build together. Global Lighting, your solution to quality lighting. Superlock, you deserve the best. Everlast UPVC windows and doors, the right choice for windows and doors. Syntex Tank, Air Strong, Air Tough, Lesh Fortune Limited, Kettins Papa be luxuriously perfect. Build Freeze Solar Hybrid Air Conditioners. Superior cooling with energy. DBS Roofing Industry. Your roof experts. Virtual Security. Complete security solution. Your Bent Security Doors. Protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes. Beautiful Homes. Wise Investments. Tino Solutions. The renewable energy experts. The main Habitat Fair is on the 30th of October to the 2nd of November 2024. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. Get a house, make it a home.
Get ready to embark on an unforgettable spelling adventure.
Peridology. P-T-E-R-I-D-O-L-O-G-Y. Peridology.
That's correct.
After visiting hundreds of schools across the nation to screen more